On the subject of respiration, we are now tasked to find out what are the products of anaerobic respiration in human itself. Now, as a summary here, we have three kinds of respiration. The most common one is going to be aerobic respiration that utilizes glucose as well as oxygen. Now, the products of aerobic respiration will involve a large amount of energy. So this is always the preferred form of respiration because it gives the most amount of energy per molecule of glucose. Now, of course, there's also the production of CO2 as well as H2O, which are considered to be the excretory materials of aerobic respiration. The next one here is going to be anaerobic respiration in mammalian cells. So you also start off first by using glucose, but oxygen is actually not required. But in exchange, only a small amount of energy is actually produced. On top of that, we are also looking for the production of a harmful substance known as lactic acid that actually leads to the accumulation of an oxygen debt. Now, when will we actually use such a form of respiration? We do not exclusively switch to anaerobic, but it's more of a form of supplement when oxygen is limiting. And situations where oxygen is limiting will include during exercising because there is a limitation to how much oxygen that we can actually take in. Now, the third kind of respiration, although not investigated here, is going to be anaerobic respiration. But this is found to be in yeast. So sometimes we can also call this as alcohol fermentation. So again, we'll start off first with glucose. There's no oxygen required, but the end products will involve the production of ethanol, a small amount of energy, as well as the production of carbon dioxide. So ethanol is used for the production of alcohol, definitely, and CO2 gas that's produced is used many often in creating an aerated sample, particularly in the production of champagne or the making of bread itself. But since this case here, we're talking about the human muscles, the yeast equivalent of anaerobic respiration is actually unnecessary. So the answer we're looking here is carbon dioxide is produced. It's not going to be the case here. So C and D is still fine. Lactic acid production is definitely yes. Water, no. And energy, low. So the correct answer for this question here is C.